Swing that around. Welcome to a random weird thing I'm deciding to do with a bad idea of setting cameras up. Today we're going to be role players. We've done this before, it's been a while, and I thought first time ever we're going to record it for our channel. So our character sheets are now filled in. We are ready to start our campaign adventure. Hi, Pike, I'm Nero. I'm Christopher. Anyway, okay. So, okay, ready? So, should I go first or do you want to go first as a player? I look at your angry face, I'll go first. Right, I'm Rezdan, the games master of this session, and I am playing a Jedi Padawan human. The worst idea I've done. My name is Carlos Berman, a Jedi Guardian of a human. I'm 29, male, 6'1", and I have blonde hair, and my skin is white.
And you always wear sunglasses.
I know, I always wear sunglasses like Wesker. I also, as a DM, play character of my master, Carl Harrison.
Your what?
Master.
Yeah, jumped after the end then.
Okay, so my master, Master Carl Harrison. And also I play as the Sith Lord, known in this as Darth Malgus. Little backstory of Darth Malgus: he was born on a planet called Tatooine, and he is in hiding on a planet called Moraban,
right,
or
Korriban. You just go straight there now.
This is an introduction, it's nothing to do with that. We know where he is, it's part of the story. Anyway,
yeah.
That's where he is, so we already know that, it's already canon now. His parents are unknown, they died in a fire, that's why he became a Dark Lord of the Sith. And his Sith powers are Force Lightning, Warp the Mind, Force Choke, and his Jedi name was Karaju Margus. Hence why it was called Margus. And the reason why we're saying Mordon, because Mordon is the proper name of Korriban. Sorry, Moraban is the name they're calling it now. Duration of this story that we're doing, or adventure, we will be adventuring to Moraban at some point. And we find out why it was renamed to Moraban from Korriban. You have to wait for that. So let's start. We're Jedi Padawans in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Where else would we be?
Naboo.
I don't think there was one in Naboo.
No, there's no Jedi Temple in Naboo. We could be on.
Alright, if you want to know history, go and find Star Wars history. As far as we know, there was only a Jedi Temple on Coruscant and Dantooine. There might have been other ones as well, but as far as we know, it's just their main two. So, we're on Coruscant. This is during the time after episode 1.
No.
So, this is sort of... This is during the Clone Wars as well, but sort of the same period, but we were on a separate side, missing away from all the Clone Wars, which hasn't started just yet. So this is the time period we were in. So yes, Master Yoda is in this, and a young Master Qui-Gon Jinn. So it's more of a between, so... And Obi-Wan's in this, so... So it's sort of episode 1.
A young Obi-Wan can... what?
It's basically...
Qui-Gon Jinn, but Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes. Because this is sort of episode 1 before...
So we've got Doctor A.
Have we? It's completely separate Sith.
Yeah, but Doctor A is taking...
Tyrannus.
Well, it was Master Sancti.
Yeah, but he's a Jedi in this time. No, he left by then. Let me explain. We are training as Jedi trainers with Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is why this is a young... him. Qui-Gon. This is sort of set as sort of Star Wars Episode 1 in between. but it's also during the time of when Obi-Wan Kenobi's training with us with that. But he's more a Jedi now. He's on board with working with. Oh fuck it! You say it.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yes, he's more on board with Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon.
It's his first year of being a Jedi Knight after becoming a Padawan. He was one training with us. So he'll be still doing some training with us, but he's like a year student. He's working along with doing stuff with Qui-Gon Jinn, where we're having our own masters and doing our own separate things. But Obi-Wan will pop in now and again, sort of thing, for this timeline. What?
You remembered his name!
I know, it's great. I remember people's name. And by the way, we're not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, which is Coca-Cola. But please sponsor us. We enjoy drinking Dr. Pepper. It's the best product that Coca-Cola has released.
Yeah, I think the one that's really good.
But it is by Coca-Cola.
I know Dr. Pepper's under Coca-Cola, but the one that actually say Coca-Cola, not Dr. Pepper.
Oh, well, Dr. Pepper is better than Coca-Cola. Right. Now that introduction is a mess out of the way, lead up to GC Chris.
I'm here.
And introduce himself and what his character is, species, name, and everything. And if he has a backstory. Oh, I forgot to do a backstory on my character.
Oh, good. We'll go back to you.
So we're back to me.
Because I don't have a backstory. I'm just him out now.
Okay. Carlos Berman is a lonely child of a mother and father, who the father died in a mining accident on Coruscant. So he's basically been brought up by his mother to become a Jedi, who his mother is force sensitive and on the Jedi High Council. And basically was discovered as on the lower part of Coruscant, trying to,
So basically, when you go to the High Council, you see one of them and you go, "Hi, man."
yeah, pretty much. So basically, duration of Carlos's teenage years he spent on the lower cities of Coruscant, being a scoundrel, stealing to survive, and eventually the Jedi reluctantly let him in to become a trainer at this age. So he's now part of the Jedi. He's now 21, ready to become a Jedi. Spent most of his teenage years doing all that, and he was trained under a Jedi by the name of Carlos Harrison, as I said it in one of the characters I played. So he's always wanted to be a Jedi, but never thought he could make it since his father died, and his father didn't agree with some of the Jedi ways, but married his mother in the first place, because who wouldn't? Okay, that's that little backstory. He has a bit of a stealing past, so he has been known as very good at stealing. But now, since he's become a Jedi, he's on the straight and narrow, because it's one way of getting out of Coruscant prison. Over to GC Chris and his character introduction.
I'm a law enforcement.
Okay. I don't think there's law enforcement. Oh yes, there is. Well, yeah, we're Jedi, so we are law enforcement in a way. Jedi Guardians are basically law enforcement. New quote.
I'm too young. I'm GC Chris.
Don't worry, that is his name. Too young. That's the character anyway, not GC Chris.
Not the real name.
You're an Thorian.
No, I'm not.
Oh, right.
Leave me alone. I'm not doing for it.
No, he was. What character was yours?
Mon Calamari.
Oh, he's a Mon Calamari, which, for reference, if you're not a Star Wars fan, and if you've already watched Star Wars Episode 1,
a giant orange man.
Mon Calamari is that guy who's in Episode 1, 2 and 3, I believe. He has the sort of gas mask on, he's orange. And if you play Jedi Power Battles, he has an orange lightsaber for some reason, so that's just quickly so you know what Mon Calamari is. And if I just put next to Chris on the green screen bit, there's a picture of a Mon Calamari right there, which is right next to him that way. Turn left. Yeah, there. So I don't have to do that, so yeah, let's put it there. Anyway, so yeah, continue. We froze.
A male. 23. 5'8", say you're 15 kilograms.
Yeah.
15.
15, yeah.
I was 15.
15 stone.
Whatever.
Well, my weight's 310 pounds. I've done it in pounds, which doesn't make sense to me, but...
Eyes, none.
Yeah, Mon Calamaris have goggles on their eyes. They don't really have eyes, so...
Hair, none. As far as I'm aware, skin and orange.
Yeah.
All on my normal planet, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
I got given, my house has even got given Garden
Mon
Peace.
Calamari is the planet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's living on Coruscant to become a Jedi Knight.
And he got given special Garden Peace from these.
I think God and Peace are in Star Wars.
Got a Garden Peace brother.
Any other history of parents and upbringing for your character? Or do you just want to skip ahead and get on with it?
Just skip ahead because I don't think I can do a great one. Not that crazy. It was a man that just to be a bit on there. Short tempered now. Always calm, relaxed.
No, they are. They are supposed to be calming people.
Yeah.
The Mon Calamaris.
Yeah.
Which is good.
We all start from caterpillars and spread around.
don't know how they actually live.
You don't have to be that precise. That's why I said through teenage years that my character spent surviving in the lower cities. Where his dad used to live.
My planet is not going to be that. I don't even know what the planet looks like.
Well, just say you have a mother and father who may be Jedis as well.
I have a brother.
Yeah,
A
you
sister.
could do that, yeah. I'm a lonely child.
And they're not Jedi.
Can't how it happened. They could be Sith.
Yeah, my brother's a Sith and they're going around saying, I will eat your soul. No, he doesn't do that.
Well, you couldn't get away with that. I don't know.
No, but it means that you have to go out to sift cows
Well,
for me to...
we've got the normal ones. Darth Maul is probably later on, but Darth Sidious is technically. If you don't know,
Darth
you've
Sidious
never
is
watched.
my great grandfather.
Yeah, but he's Palpatine, so we can't say that.
Alright, he's my
And
uncle.
he's human.
He's my uncle.
That's all. He's
My godfather. Yeah.
Right, and lucky enough through the intro, you must have already know we're already starting with 500 credits. So if we ever go out and buy stuff, that's all we have.
It's no good. I need something all real.
I speak basic and I read and write basic. GT Chris speaks. God, well, it's pretty obvious in his character name.
Ooh, I speak Calamari.
Karamari and basic. We both have lightsabers. I'm deciding mine is blue. I think most of yours will probably be blue because Jedi Padawans have blue, don't they? Even though according to Star Wars Episode 2, they have green as well.
You can have green.
Yeah.
It's depending what you're actually doing as in your skills you're doing.
Right. Well, mine's blue.
Yeah.
I want to be Samuel Jackson. I want it to be purple.
Mine to be orange, but that's not going to happen.
No. Well, I think when we get to the stage at a certain level, when we create our lightsaber, we can choose a colour then, I believe.
I'm just keep with my random being blue either way.
Okay. So how do you start a roleplay session? Noobs. No, we're not noobs. Okay. So, obviously it starts on Coruscant.
Starts with a Star Wars film.
The Star Wars credits going. Okay. I know you have a camera zooming into Coruscant. No, we don't need any of that. So obviously, with Jedi Padawans, we, obviously in the Jedi Temple.
No, within the supermarket area.
No, I'm in prison.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Stealing food again.
Yes. Okay, the day starts as normal, as all Jedi Padawans are in the training hall of the Jedi.
The general manager's office.
How do you say that?
Oh, get out of here.
Speak English with help. Okay.
So where are we? Who are we saying?
Okay. The day starts off nice in Coruscant, where all the Jedi trainees are in the Jedi Temple in the training hall, preparing to start for their first lesson. A Thorium Jedi Master comes through, named... I have to check his name because I keep forgetting. Because I can't do Thorium people's names very well.
That's a good one, I like it, mate.
Salamo... Okay. Salamo, Master Salamo Slen, or Master Slen.
Master Slen. Master Slen.
So Master Slen enters into the training hall, and which is your master. Well, it's rude to point, so I have to use my hands. Right, sorry about that, folks. My battery died, as per normal. So we continue with the adventure. Just to recap, GC Chris or YOLO jumps over the.
Lolly. That's not my name.
Yo.
Yeah.
Jumps the trap pretty easy. Gets down to the bottom floor, where they will be doing another spot check. LAUGHTING.
15.
Okay, you see another computer panel and what seems to be a blast door.
Open blast door.
Is that what you say?
No.
Okay.
That's me doing the solo scene.
Okay, well, Berman turns to you and goes,
Open the blast.
no, turns to you and goes, I love computers.
Is that what it is?
So I open this door? Or to see what we can do?
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes up to the computer panel.
So you've got better skills than I have. Well,
Wow. And he goes up to the computer panel and goes, this one's an easy one. Okay. And then, well, you don't need to. The door opens. And just do a spot check to go in the room.
Oh, I see a flower.
Yeah.
No, I see more than a flower.
Oh my god.
There is an angry boy in front of me.
Okay, well, as the door opens, you see in a room a big terminal with a computer table, and you see basically monitor screens.
Wow.
And on the left table, you see a note on a pad. And because it's so professionally 20% hit critical, you see Berman walking in the room,
Like a little child.
going, I just see a computer, and walk straight to the computer. He's blind as fuck. Computer!
Oh, at least you see the computer at least.
Well, it's big enough. But you're trying to see everything, even him walking to the computer.
I'm going to read the note.
Okay, you want to read the note? Do a search check.
It's broken. It's broken.
Yeah, you pick it up and you don't know how to activate it. And you see Berman on the computer. This one's not working.
Do you think you know how to read one of these?
Oh, let's have a look. It's coded.
I covered that bit.
Yep.
Even with my skill of actually having to 5 ones and that, I still can work that bit.
Yeah. Just sits there. Okay. I'm not a hacker, but I can press this button and it'll open. So it's a no. Do a search.
Yes, it's a no. Yeah, it's still a no. Right, hang on. Search.
Yeah, search.
Yeah, it's a no. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a no. It's got white on it.
Okay. I'm trying to figure this out.
Are you retarded?
No, I like computers.
No.
I'm going to meditate and think on this one. So he goes and sits down and he thinks,
That's the Padawan I'm with is a fucking bloody.
and then he goes onto the data pad. It says they have a mission for us.
And who are they?
Well, the pals would be, Master
Oh god.
Selen and who was that guy upstairs? What's his name? Colt.
Colt, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Jedi. A knight. He's a level above us. Saying that you have now finally figured out
You were blundering in.
you've now found your way to this area where now we give you a mission to do.
Well, you found it very quickly.
Yeah, I found out it, didn't I? Yeah, no, it was cool. And it's given us coordinates to take to your master, Selen. Sorry, my English is not great, but Selen. Yeah. So, okay, let's go find Master Selen. Do a search.
So you've been in the freaking ground of 16.
Yeah, you look around and you see a sort of like elevator, and Berman walks straight to it. Alright, this is our exit. So you got the elevator, and when you get to the top, do it spot.
16 again.
16.
That's
You
doors.
see a long corridor and a Thorian down the end. So, and Berman says, "What a coincidence! Walk on." So
I
you
can
walk.
see when there's lights on, sir.
Well, I gathered that. You couldn't see me, but I could see you. So you walk up to the Thorian, and we obviously
Really? Yeah,
slam. And he stands there.
whacking his massive finger.
He stands there and says, "You're blind and dark." So, well, lucky enough, this mission is outside.
Some night goggles.
Yeah. Lucky this mission's outside and in the light. So you'll be
Oh, we
fine.
got Tatooine.
No. He doesn't say that in the data pad.
I didn't read the data pad.
I am disappointed. Berman. Yeah. So what? It didn't say that in the data pad, did it? No, it just said it gave me coordinates and told to see you and Colt. Yeah, prizing student we have, and
Private student.
he does very well. I've never seen him before. He's much older than you, and he's a knight. Makes sense. So, yeah. And I was hoping my Padawan, angrily looking at you, was going to turn out like him, but close enough. It was better than Berman
Falling off with.
falling, not seeing things, oh, and setting off the turret. No Jedi has ever done that. Beside the point, one of the. Your mother won't be proud of you, but do this mission and we'll see how things go. Follow me and we'll go to take you to the coordinates we're going to, and
Well, you must be very strong.
he pulls Berman to one side and do a listen check.
I hear a slap in the face. Yeah, I hear a slap in the face. Giving it myself.
6 and
Listen,
Yeah.
only a 3. No, it's a bit more than 2, but 3, 5, so 5, 6, 7.
11. You just about make out the conversation they're having, where you hear the word.
Kill the little shit.
You hear the word. hear the word Master Harris and bring him in, but you don't hear the rest of the talk. That's what you pick up from what they're saying. And then you led off down to the area where they have their shuttles and you're on your way to your first mission, which is, well, you won't know because you weren't listening, but
A planet.
you fly off and then you make it to the planet that do a knowledge check. Is it knowledge? I'm hoping it's knowledge. Oh, we don't have knowledge. Do a computer use check. Roll.
20. That's what I got to do. Right.
You look on the computer and it says on the star charts that you are at Tatooine.
Was that
Yeah. But you wouldn't know that.
No, I wouldn't know
That
that.
was a good guess. And then you see that you plan to go through to Tatooine and land.
It'd be Tatooine, master.
Yeah. You see your master turn around. I heard that. And were you listening to the conversation?
What conversation?
Never mind. Yes, I'll debrief you once we land. Do a listen check 'cause he leans over to talk to Berman. So you have no extra points to go with 3.
It'd be about 5 anyway, so it's still with me now. It's 2 plus my 3. No, 5. Yeah, 5. So it would be 8. Oh, I can even basically me smacking
You
my head
just hear
at the chair.
nothing. Well, you hear computer panels beeping.
You can just hear me scratching my head.
Alright, as you land, Master turns back around. Right, as I've informed Berman, we are on a mission on Tatooine to bring a rogue Jedi back in to hopefully rejoin back to the Jedi and change his ways. So that's all the details you need to know, and you need to go to one of the bars in.
North side?
Yep, I'm not from Tatooine. He is. Are you? No? Okay. Never mind. You know where you're going. So yes, go to one of the bars in Mos Eisley's and see what you can get information wise. Berman will fill you in the details. Okay? And he walks off.
He read the data pad.
Do a listen check one more time.
20. Oh, no, I can hear
Yeah.
40.
You overhear that your master says to Berman,
He's a fucking gun.
you know, any issues you have to choose either to kill your master or
Come on, by the way.
bring him in. Okay? There's the rules. If you won't come in, he's too dangerous to keep alive and you have to kill him. Okay? This is not what Padawans go through, but I'm not being involved in this mission. He will know I'm here, so go ahead. And all you have to do is tell my Padawan we're on a mission to find this rogue Jedi. That's it. Okay? And then he goes off and tells you to leave.
Well, I was just asking.
And Berman walks up to you and goes, okay, let's do our mission then. Head to Mos Eisley's. I'm hoping you know where you're going. No.
I know the thing. I don't know if I know directly.
Do a search.
Some who it is.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's
Yeah,
better.
okay. You see a pad that has a map on it.
Well, 14.
Yeah, you see a map, a data pad with a map on it on the side.
That way. Yeah.
So you go and get the map, and you look at Berman, who's walked out the door and walks back in. And I forgot to ask: is there a map? I don't want to look bad in front of. It's okay, I got it. And then walks out. And as you leave, you walk down through the desert, and you find.
I was going to say, we were walking, we're going to get a chance to walk.
Okay, do a listen check.
You're walking 200 miles. 17.
You hear a speeder coming across.
I'm not looking for the next bit.
As Berman walks out.
It's that way.
Walks out looking at the map. And then the speeder comes, bang, hits him onto the floor.
Ow.
Yeah. The guy inside turns like, what the bloody hell are you doing?
Read the map.
Jedis! Read a map! What are you doing here?
We're looking for a good pub in Moss Isley.
Yeah, Moss Isley has a pub and it's the best in the galaxy.
Boom, we go there then.
Who are you expecting to get there?
Would you mind giving us a lift?
Do a...
A bluff.
Well, yeah, do a bluff.
6. Will you give us a wine?
You got any money?
How much will it cost?
Oh, I gather Jedi's have credits.
Yes, we have credits. I'm not for them. How about 15?
15 credits? Hang on. Berman gets up, looking around. How about...
I'll buy you a coffee.
How about if you take us to... Yeah,
Moss Isley.
Moss Isley's. Thank you. If you take us to Moss Isley's, we'll get you a drink on us. Does that satisfy you? Get in.
What kind of drink do you plan to get?
I'll ask at the bar. I don't know. So, takes you off and then you go to the Moss Isley bar. And...
His tail white like a...
Okay, you walk in, do a spot check.
Hey. It's a door.
You walk in and you see the barman and you walk straight up to the barman.
Hi, barman.
And so does Berman.
I forgot what my spot was, but yeah, plus 2, so 10, really. I still see the barman.
Yeah, you walk up to the barman and so does Berman.
Hi, barman.
And Berman walks up to the barman and says, what's your favourite drink? I'll give you 10 credits. And the barman goes, Banter milk? Yeah, that'll do. And for our taxi driver. Oh, that's alright, it's on the house. Okay. They brings 3 drinks of the blue stuff. Banter milk, the blue milk. And then the guy walks off happy. So, I wonder who we speak to. Do we speak to the barman or...
Well, surely there must be somebody around you may know.
We must do. Spot check.
I see the barman. Oh, 19, no, I see a bit more than the
You
barman.
look around and you see a guy in a table on his own. Looks important. And you look over to Berman, who's doing this.
Barman.
Good drink.
I thought you were going to do out look.
Oh yeah. And he's just,
Yeah, let's just bring to
there's just a lot of people drinking. I think we'll just ask around. Maybe that might help. Or
Well,
what do you suggest?
I think we should go to that person over there on the other side of the room. I got that right over there. Do that. I hope you can see him now and pointing in the direction. No, all you can see is a Wookiee standing there.
He looks over to the way you're pointing and goes,
Yeah, I'm not directly pointing at him.
no,
He's looking over his
yeah, it's like a suspicion.
over.
He looks over there. That guy in a spacesuit? Really? He looks like he knows nothing.
You didn't say the guy was in his space.
No, he wasn't. That's what he sees.
No. Follow my lead.
Okay, I could do that. So he gets up with his drink, all's better. The guy's sitting there. He's got two girls next to him. Leave us. So, Jedi.
I'll be a bit away.
I've been told you're on a mission here. That's how, and I can see his laser sword. Or lightsaber, whatever you want to call it. So, I gather you want some information.
That's why we're here.
Okay.
Do listen more. Nah, not listening to you.
No. Do a spot check.
He's got his pistol. 20. Oh, get your
You see that he has
Get more than his pistol. I was thinking.
you see he has a pistol in his pocket, and he has also in his other pocket a data pad. And Berman sits down
With a big smiling
and just goes,
Hi.
"Can you make sure that pistol's not loaded?" And the guy goes, "You can see my pistol." Oh, no way. So he gets the pistol out and puts it on the table. So, what information you want to know?
About this Jedi who's betrayed us.
Rogue Jedi. Do you know who it is?
That's gonna be a bit
Do a bluff roll, because you know. But yeah, it's
7.
7. You put it out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight away. Oh, it's his Padawan's master.
I thought this was supposed to be between you and that other Master Jedi. How does he know?
Slip off the tongue.
Must have been.
I've got a very good hearing.
Right, well, details have changed.
You
Already know too much now.
like I know you got a data pass as well. This is gonna give me a job.
Do a bluff roll before we mention the data pad.
12.
Yeah, you mentioned about the data pad. Because unless you got points in bluff.
No.
No. He goes, and puts the data pad on the table. This job was supposed to be easy. I suppose you can read data pads as well.
Me?
Oh, okay. Well, so you know all the story, read the data pad. Computer roll. No.
It's a data pad.
Berman looks at it and goes, "It's encrypted. I can't get it." It doesn't matter. You already know the story. You are on a mission that you weren't supposed to know. You're supposed to be looking for Master Carl Harrison. He's not a rogue Jedi. He's now.
A master, we know that.
He's now a Sith apprentice to a Sith Lord. That the Jedi have not informed you, but seeing you know everything else, we might as well tell you. Do you remember a Jedi Master? Wait a minute.
A Jedi Master. It's on your data pad. It might help you read it. Shit that we can't read it. I can't see anything from data pads.
Calist Mardon. Malchus. Do you don't have knowledge.
No.
And trade.
Witness.
Witness. Do a.
Or intelligent more.
Intelligent.
Probably says 21, so it wouldn't be that, would it?
Well, we're not trained in knowledge, so you can try knowledge.
There's no knowledge. Oh, no, knowledge is done, yeah.
Yeah, it's not marked though, which is annoying.
It was still part of the intelligence, that's why.
Yeah, just do an intelligent roll. You ain't got a clue. Berman sits there. No idea. The guy sitting there. I thought Jedi's supposed to know everything. Well, this one clearly does. Alright.
But people don't even know my master.
Darth, this Jedi who's the Sith Lord, Darth Margarus, he picked up your master on Tatooine, and he used something called, from what people tell me, something to do with tricking the mind to determine a better future. Your master, Harrison, came from Tatooine. He was a... Do a listen to it.
20. I can fucking hear it fucking flying.
He whispers into his hand, and you can hear it. Like, he whispers friend. And Bone sits there. I didn't know he had friends on Tatooine. Yeah, you heard that? And you're dumb. Okay, Jedis can... Okay, note to self, Jedis can hear better than they can see. Clearly. I'm looking directly at it.
Yeah.
Or think. Or know anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, last I heard, my friend, eavesdroppers, your master, Baron, was seen slaughtering, well, I don't know, he was seen slaughtering on Tatooine. Part of his training to become a Sith. He was last seen not far away from him, near one of the moisture farms. Some well-known farmer, Smee. He's well-known around here. If you ask the barman, he'll give you directions.
He.
Smee.
Smee's a female.
Whatever. What's his name?
Saboba.
No, Saboba might help you.
I like the way I'm giving out the information.
Smee might give you some help as well. She works with Saboba, and those two have some knowledge of, well, things that you might need to know to find his master. And a farmer family also might know as well, because they're in that same specific area. I'm not sure if they will answer you, because, well, we all know Saboba doesn't like credits, as you Jedi might have, or should have. I deal in credits, but I won't think you have enough credits to buy some real money to get information.
No.
Probably not. How much would it be? Well, I'm not a very fair man, but let me work out credits to how much I got. I can give you money on Tatooine for enough for the information. It will cost you 500 credits. No. See, No Jedi Padawan will have that amount anyway. You say no, or do you just sit in the back?
Hey,
You say no, or you just sit in back? Because yeah.
I'm trying to keep myself. Shut up there.
Okay. So, yeah.
20.
Oh yeah, you say no. Sounds about right. I don't believe you. You say Berman.
It's the first time I can actually put myself to lean that far back. No, but I can hear everything else and fucking shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah.
But I can lie about many wives.
But if you don't want information, you don't have to give up credits. But I don't believe that you don't have 500 credits. From what I know, your mother is on a high council, and you would have at least 500 credits.
But it's funny where we went. Why are you showing me that?
Why, do you have 500 credits? Because you're so
already
believable.
Yeah, I already wanted to 20 then.
Yeah, I know. Well, I already believe you don't. Most Jedi Padawans don't. Is your family in the Jedi High Council?
No.
Then shut up then. Because his mother is, and so he will have credits. I have a feeling you have 100 credits?
Yeah, no.
Because of that role before. Don't have to worry. Yeah. See, that's believable. Your eye twitched as you said that, so I don't believe you.
I got no eyes, so you can't fucking make me believe.
And besides, I know his
Oh,
race.
that's a hell of a fucking poker face.
Yeah. His race does not lie, as far as I have been aware. I've known people of his race. Mon Calamari.
You have to look at
The Mon Calamari are not known to lie, and if they do very well. So, human, you need to start learning how to lie.
Look at this man's poker face.
Anyway, do a spot check.
The bounce of milk's working. I found the puppet doing it. 20 again.
Oh my god.
Beyond the fucking puppet.
As the guy you're talking
See,
to
I'm fucking walking across the
leans back and he looks over to the left, you see two guards walking in. And Permanent sits there, drinks his Banta milk. I'm hoping you can see that. I suggest you believe they don't like your kind. And I'm guessing that you enjoy that milk, Berman. I'll give you a hint. Leave, or I will pick up that blaster. And then you see Berman falling out and running out.
Fucking hell, is it how the fucking going with the blaster? I won't
You see him pick up his blaster and put it back. Do a listen check before you go. As he's stumbling out and just sort of leans to one side.
18.
You hear the guards go over to him saying, that's obviously gone. You overhear the guards talking to him. Are you causing trouble again? No?
No, my missus is a bit...
And so who are them two people that walked in here? Business associates, what's it to you?
My clients.
Yeah, besides, you can't afford to pay me to tell you. And then the guards turn around and walk away. And Berman sort of staggers out the door. I think we're going to be into a lot of trouble here. Is your master known for putting people in danger? That's all?
Obviously, we've only worked with him for 10 years. How would I know?
Good point. My master, well, I don't remember him that much.
Your master just deserted you.
That as well. And I'm a proper Jedi and will never seek revenge. So I gather we have to go and see Sabova and this me character. Yeah. So you walk off down the road to go see me. The taxi driver that brought you there is still sitting outside.
Did anybody have some kind of cloak or something over? Was this Jedi costume's a bit fucking obvious. Like the Qui-Gon Jinn thing.
Well, we have disguise,
Yeah.
so you can roll for a disguise.
I'm just saying, wouldn't we have a cloak or something just walking around?
You're just wearing your normal Jedi robes.
7. Yeah, I am, don't we?
Yeah.
You
You
know, hey,
walk up
perfect.
to-
They wouldn't tell us any difference between
Yeah,
us.
you just have a. It looks like a just normal Jedi cloak, but some people in Tatooine don't recognise that. You walk up to the speeder as he's sitting in there. Thanks for the drink. Anywhere else I can take you? And so we get you some. And you can see him looking around. Any costumes? Because there are people around here that don't like. He's still looking around. Jedis. I know of a good place.
Yeah, but they're great, do it?
Yeah, I know a great place. We'll take you to Taylor's just along the way and we'll see Saboba. Okay, so get in, head down. You go to this weird looking sand hut, walk in and they hand you some normal civilian clothes
I might be good.
and you get dressed into that and then you're escorted to see Saboba who's flapping around down one of the market areas. Do a spot check.
It's a boba.
Yeah. You just see Saboba and you walk up to him,
Flapping like a
flapping around. Ah! What do you want? Well, we hear you have information on a, how do we put it, rogue Jedi? Oh well, we already know now, so I don't have to keep saying rogue Jedi. My master,
Well, would it be better just to say words, yeah? Unless he does know
Yeah.
it fucking well.
Carl Harrison. Carl Harrison. He used to work for me. But I'm not going to give out information that quick. And you got any money?
Obviously not.
Well, we've got Republic credits. Ah, Republic credits are no good. So I need something real. Any suggestion? Then the guy in the vehicle that transported you there walks up.
Speed it.
500 now. Give them what they need. Or I'll show you establishment now. And he leans back. Okay. That's fair enough. Last time he was seen was over in near the Dune Sea, where the Tusken Raiders camp out. I don't like them, they come in and wreck our shop half the time. But he was there last. So if you want to go and see that area, you're more than welcome. Do a listen check.
Jedi 18. Yeah, Jedi
Yeah. You hear what seems to be shouting from the distance of there are Jedis here, there are Jedi here. And then you see, I'll do a spot check.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see at the same time as hearing. You see, you can hear this, but you can see 16. Well, I can see something.
Yeah, you see the guy that you were talking to in the Mos Eisley bar shooting down on his speeder.
He's the one shouting it.
Directly towards where you've got to go to the area that Sabot was told you to go, and you see behind him the guards that he was talking to chasing after him. Turn back, going back to the bar. And Berman
Flowers.
sees this, but didn't hear the shouting. I wonder what was going on there.
I think they know we're here.
That makes it difficult then. So I think
No,
we
I
should
think
head
it's
to the
gonna be
Dune Sea then and find these sound people and Master Harrison. Okay. So you head off down there and you get to this path and then the speeder stops. Do a spot check.
nice sand.
You
Well, yeah, 10.
you see
a nice bit of sand.
nothing. You will just wonder why we stopped.
Good,
And you can see Berman looking very sharply at the hills.
Yeah, they're called hills.
I count 6
Hills? I can only see 2.
Tuscan Raiders. You don't see nothing, do you?
Yeah.
You're good at listening, but you're crap at seeing.
I can only see things when they're not far from us.
Okay. Do a listen roll.
Fucking hell, I can hear them. I'm fucking terrified now. 10.
10 plus
5. Yeah, 15.
50. You hear a blaster shot from a rifle of theirs. And Berman sits there and he goes, I think they know we're here.
Yeah, I can
For
hear
the
that.
fire. And the guy in the car jumps out and hides in the back. I'm not going any further. Berman looks around and is there any shortcuts around? The guy behind the car goes, it might be. You need a spot for it. So do a spot check.
18. Oh, I fucking see
You
everything.
see a sort of passage going around the back of the hills that seems to be deserted.
I don't want to go through that case.
And you can see the guy behind the car going, that's it, and then hides. Berman's like, I'll just follow you, mister. I can do everything afterwards.
I can see everything, but I can't see the fucking Tuscan Raiders on the fucking hill.
So you follow the path around and you come to this cave area that's got like a blanket sheet around the front of it. Do a spot check.
Ooh, I don't like these. Wow.
Wealth and wealth.
12 and 2 says
14,
14.
you see
It's a nice
markings of what appears to be some lightsaber burns in the cloth.
I'm fucking good. I can tell what a lightsaber bird is in cloth.
Well, you can see it's burnt and it's not obviously from a blaster. Berman looks at it and goes,
It's been turned.
Tuscan Raiders have burnt this, I guess?
They don't use weapons that can do something like that.
Oh, well, I can just see a burn mark.
Good blade.
Do a listen check.
No.
Yeah, fuck all.
I got 7. 7, 8, 9.
Berman,
Yeah, 12.
Yeah. Berman
Might
sort
have just
of,
hissed like.
you just hear the whisper in the wind.
Pardon what you fucking.
Berman's
Oh, I hear my brain overthinking.
Berman sort of looks confused in his face, and he
Someone's been.
says he hears footsteps coming from behind him. Do a spot check. You turn around and you don't see nothing.
No, there's nobody behind us.
And then you hear Berman say, we're not alone.
There's 2 of us.
No, there's 3 of us. And then all of a sudden, from the corner of one of the cliffs that you did not see, the guy that was in the bar pulls up. So you found where I hide. Great. This is not where your master is, by the way. But it's close. He was here.
I'd go with that with the bird.
Mr. Genius here. You got any idea? It just looks bird to me. Okay, right, so what do we do now? I'm going to help you. Because
You can do us a favour and stop jumping out of the shadows.
I have to sneak around, you know. Otherwise, then guards will be here and you won't be standing here finding your master.
Not my master, is it?
Alright, his master. Cocky. As much as I don't like Jedi as much, but his Master Harrison, or my good friend, was a good friend of mine I grew up with, so hopefully you can turn him from this dark place. I've not seen him since I heard about this turn to Jedi thing. Do a
There's a fat chance that's going to happen.
wisdom check. There's a +1.
Might be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2. It's a 12.
Okay.
Oh, I know absolutely fuck all.
You believe the story. Berman looks at him and then looks back away, thinking something's up, but hasn't questioned him. And he walks on ahead and takes you into the area that's clothed off.
It's a 12.
Do a spot check when you're in there. Slan walks in, the Sithorian, and he goes, I regret to inform you that a Master Carl Harrison, as in you, I've forgotten your name, boy.
He doesn't know his own voice now. He's a good master.
So I turn, it's Carlos Berman? Yeah, pardon, Berman. Your Master Harrison is gone anyway, so
And your fellows constantly.
yeah, and so we're trying to get you a new master. So continue training as he's taught you for the week, and need any help, just ask. And he looks over to you and says, "Stop laughing at me, boy." Then he goes and sets up the equipment. So stop laughing at me, boy. Yeah.
Set up the equipment now. Oh my god.
Yeah. So in front of you,
I'm in serious
you
trouble.
have like something. Yeah.
We got this in 4 years.
So
We can change all the way.
okay. So he sets up an assault course for all Jedi. Not assault rifles. Course. Assault course.
No, he's older than mine.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. And the Padawans go off to do their section, and
Obviously he doesn't decide
you
to
head over to
my
the
wife.
start the training. So if you like to roll a d20 for a force move, there is a big box in front of you to move.
15.
Yeah, you struggle a bit to lift it, but you manage to move it to one side and continue to your next part.
I tell my Union masters to stop standing on it.
Whilst you look back, you see Berman with 2 fingers and the box ends up the other side of the room. So he walks onto his course bit. Okay.
I end up with the box on my head at this point.
You walk into the room and you see 4 dummies at least. They look like dummies to you.
But one of them looks just like me.
And you hear a voice from the top. Only kill the middle one. As he is the one with the weapon. Or disarm him. Your choice. So you obviously go for the middle one and either kill or disarm.
I'll offer disarm.
Okay, roll the d20 for attack.
Inform you now. They kind of want me now dead on the floor. With an 8, more likely.
You go up to the dummy and you try and grab you try and disarm the weapon in the dummy, and you manage to fall over and not be able to move it. Whilst in the other room, you can hear a more yay! Yeah. Basically, my characters did it. So, miraculously just pulled out because you can see. Well, Do a is it spot or check?
You see fuck all, you see a fly.
Because there is a small window in the room you're in. It's a spot check. Do a spot check.
10.
You look to your left and you just about see a blurred figure of the Jedi that tried paddle next to you in the room. Very blurry, holding the weapon in his hand, jumping for joy. Okay. So, do you want to try again?
No, I'll try again.
Okay.
One, you know, stab yourself with the fucking thing.
Oh.
Last now what happened. 17.
Yeah, you easily pull it out and the dummy disappears. And
more likely to be a joy, not a dummy.
well, they put dummies in there instead.
Oh, easy peasy.
And then you get the voice. Obviously, you know as it's your master.
That's not fucking good. Something massively old in your head.
Yeah.
Some fucking scary for you, fucking woody.
And you obviously hear it. Well, time to, kid. Move on to the next round. Okay, in this room you have a movable droid this time because it's not the other one wasn't moving, and he has a blaster on him. So you want to do a see if you it was a D6 to start attack. 5.
1.
Right, he fires at you first. Do a D20 for dodge, and you have anything in dodge.
12. I dodge. What was dodge? I think I did that one.
Dodge would be in D. Is there dodge on here?
Force reflex, actually.
Oh yeah, reflex. +2. Yeah, easily dodge the fire. And you can engage if you want.
No, I thought I'd just stand there and say hi.
Oh my.
The cocky paddle one's no longer cocky.
Yeah, you hear from the other room. Do a listen check because it's a bit of a different room before you start attacking.
18.
You hear a sudden scream from the other room, and and then you hear a tannoy from your master. Humans. Go on. You can do attack now.
Come on, the inside. 16.
16. Okay. Do the D3 damage, which is D6, obviously, because we've got to have a D3.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. What? Oh wow, we did 3.
Yeah, you just basically
Ting!
ting the armor. Fires and misses. Okay, you want to try again?
Is it D20 again?
Yeah, for attack.
14.
Okay.
Is that a hit or what?
That's a hit, yep.
3 was good. 1,
That's 2.
that's a 2.
Yep, the droid sparks.
Sparks and start smoking.
Alright, do a listen check. This is going to be fun.
No, all I can hear is the sparking sound in the front of me. Hey.
Yeah, all you can hear is the droid sparking. Okay.
I'm too close to the freaking droid.
Yeah, he fires, but he hits you, but doesn't take no damage. Because you've got defense, haven't you? Yeah, so I couldn't even hear that.
8. I don't know. Fucking not testing.
You miss.
I think I'm beginning to like it anyway.
Do a listen check.
I hear it before you.
Oh god.
No, but we could actually too.
Sparking. And he misses again.
It's going to be a very long battle. Come on in the training, boy. 16.
Okay, you hit.
2.
Yeah,
Three.
the droid dies. And the voice of the Inforian says,
Get a move on.
Okay, final area, and then see how well you've done. And you move on to the final area. Do a listen before you leave.
12.
You here in another room. Oh my god, get it out there. This sort of muffled, but you can make it out. Oh, get it out there. Okay. So you move on to the next area. This is going very well so far. And you have some boxes.
Ooh.
And do a spot check.
Shiny boxes. 19.
Fucking hell, you.
I got more than a
He
shiny
walks
box.
in the room, sees the boxes, and goes,
There's a trap.
there's 3 traps in front of you, one to your left, one in the centre, and one right by the far right. And you basically see the exit, which is about 3 boxes high.
Oh, that's not allowed. Jump
No.
over.
So do we had the force move.
15.
So you move 1 box to its place near the area, and if you do another roll,
15 again.
okay, that moves that into place, and do one last spot check before you do the third.
I see a shiny box too. 19 again.
You see an object thrown into the room that magically somehow misses you by 4 feet and hits one of the traps behind you and does nothing to you. So perfectly fine. Because if you, yeah. So that was quite lucky you saw that. It missed you miraculously. But if you failed, it wouldn't really matter. You would just hear an explosion behind you, then you have to do a different roll. So, yeah, force move.
17.
Yeah, perfectly placed. And yeah, that's all set to go to the exit. Do you continue to stay in the room, or do you go to the exit?
I'll go to the exit.
Okay.
You put points in it?
Let's see if there's do climb roll. Do you have any points in your climb?
I've got points in my jump, I think.
All right, use jump
Hang on, let's see.
because you only climb as well as jump. So.
Climb, yeah, I've got +3.
Okay, so do a climb.
3 more. Yeah.
+3. That's
5.
5. You go to climb the box and pull. Do you want to try jump? Oh, perfect. Have you got a plus on that?
Where's my jump now? Is it jump on it?
It's on the front.
Yeah, that's funny as well. So 12, 15.
Yeah, you dust yourself off and you just jump straight up.
Yeah, I can't do it. Use like.
Yeah, you can always jump, you can't climb. So you go
Maybe
through.
that's should have been the Backstreet Story. Yeah, I was a basketball player.
Yeah. So you jump up, you go through the vent, and then you get to the other side. There's your master standing there. Goes. Well, you're the first one that made it, boy. I'm proud of you.
First one, what happened to the other one? Was on the other side.
Some of them we're still waiting for, and Padawan, the one that was next to you, Berman. He was wrestling infirmary, so you can do what you want for the rest of the day. Have a rest or do more training. Anything else you need to know? Ask another. I don't ask a Jedi Master. I'm going to make sure these lot do their more retraining. You're doing well, Padawan. Even though you screwed up at the beginning. And your climbing abilities, we need to work on that.
I know I can.
So, so your choice what to do after this. Just continue to do some more training, or go off and rest, or see what's happened to this Birdman. If you're allowed in. Or you wait around to see the other trainees get through.
Great options.
Well, yeah.
I'll probably want to range just last time before I see the young paddle on the.
Okay, which course do you want to do? And do you want to do all of it, or do you want to try and learn the climbing?
That was the main issue. Yeah. Disarmament is the main one I want.
Disarmament. Okay, we'll go back to the disarmament room.
Okay.
And it's reset up. So, Roll d6 to see who goes first.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So this time you go into that room to disarm the dummy, and it tries to stab out.
What did it do?
It misses. And then you hear, oh, and then your master walks in and puts the staff back in. It didn't happen. Then walks out. Okay, and game.
Game for what?
D6.
Did he actually manage to do more than this? Oh, got 2 this time.
All right, you grabbing or you attacking?
Disarming.
Disarming. So you grab the staff. D20.
13.
You wrench it straight out with no problem at all. Okay. You can either go into the battle room with the droid that fires, or leave for the day.
Was that the second one?
That was the second one, yeah.
I thought that was this. Right.
You wanted to disarm the one and you took the weapon off.
Yeah.
So then, okay, that's the disarm one when you took the staff away from the dummy. The
Oh,
other
yeah.
one's the fire one, where you would have to use the lightsaber to attack, which you did.
No.
Which somehow missed when he fired it.
Yeah, no. I'm not scary. Orange!
Yeah. So,
No, I'm quite happy to start.
okay, disappearing. You go off and
See, paddle thing you go in. No, it's quite a while.
well, you pass what seems to be a makeshift stretcher. Do a spot check.
She fuck all my boy.
Yeah, you just walk past and nothing happens.
12.
Well, yeah, you see
Somebody.
Jedi power.
Power.
Yeah, you see Jedi Burman. Just laying there with a big blast of fire in his right arm. And yeah, kicking and screaming and said, I think I done well. And you know, you see just vaguely a blonde hair, longest, well, sort of blonde, longest Padawan hair guy standing there going,
Bunny.
humans, they don't know what they're doing. And then you continue off and go and breakfast. Yeah. So you go and rest, and then duration of the night goes well. And then it goes to the next day, and you find yourself waking up in a dark room.
You took my life off.
Yeah. Do a spot check.
I'll have to get a 20, but that's fine. An 8.
You see fuck all.
I see a dot line. I see a dot line.
Yeah.
Where's my light switch?
Yeah, where's the other? And you basically trying to look around, stumbling, you can't see nothing. And then you hear a familiar voice, obviously the trainee Berman,
Stop touching me.
say, I guess that this is another part of our training. I can see you. I can never remember your name. Is it Yogul?
I don't remember your name. Yoga.
Yogul? Younger?
Yang.
Yang! Is that you, Yang? Do another spot. What the
The what?
You can't see fuck all.
I've been near the light switch over here so much.
So,
Continue walking blindly towards them. You can't see in night time. No!
so I guess you can't see Yang. Let's try and see if we can get out of it. Do a listen check.
Oh, I'd love to get one now. 4.
You hear fuck all.
All I can hear is me knocking on the wall. I feel it. Do a reflex.
Everything's going very well.
Experience fucking all. It'd be amazing if it actually do a reflex. I can move out of the way like that.
Okay.
You can hear fucking all me.
Because we're all, we seem to be complete now. All of a sudden, the lights come on, and you're in a square box room with
My head gets the
yeah, your head's against the wall. Do another spot check, seeing the lights on, so it'll give you a bit more of an advantage.
15. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, you see what appears to be in a corner a device and a door.
It's a bomb.
It's like a computer panel
Oh, okay.
and a door. And you see Berman in there,
How would you do
looking around.
You still don't know what's going on. You can see it first.
Yeah, you don't all of a sudden. Can't see! The lights have come on. So he's just completely useless. So you see a computer panel on the door, and he's just looking at the door, going.
There was a light. There was.
Then looking up to the light bulb. So
What are you doing?
I was being shocked by this light. I thought we were in a dark room.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you see anything that we can do on this task that we've been put in?
Perhaps use the control panel.
Okay. Walks over to the control panel.
Paddle. You can paddle if you want.
Okay.
Well.
You hear him go, shit.
Okay.
It's okay, I got it. And then the door opens and you see, do a spot check.
You see a door.
You see into the next room, basically.
No, I don't. I see a door opening.
Berman sort of sticks his head around and goes, I see 4 robots.
I see a magical door.
So you're intrigued with doors. Okay.
Obviously, I turned around at the last second when you went shit.
Do another. Do a search check. What did you get?
What?
Oh fuck! You try and frantically search the room and can't find fuck all.
You moved my fucking shirts.
What do you have in search?
Oh, I think I put points in my shirts. That's
Oh, okay. Yeah, what points you got?
It wouldn't make any difference anyway.
Because you have plus in your intelligence, don't you?
No.
No, okay. So you have what?
3. So that would have made it 4.
You scramble around, can't find nothing, but
I found tinfoil, but that's it.
yeah. So there. Well, what did you get?
One.
So no.
I found a wall.
Berman walks forward and falls through a trap.
Okay.
The next thing you just see him walking towards the door and poof, he's gone. The trap is basically, the door is 2 doors long, so it's a big double door. And the middle half, he's gone through. And do a spot.
You're right, Birdie. 20.
Wow! You see where the hole in the floor is where he's fallen through, and you see that the right hand side area is perfectly secure, and you look into the room and you see the 4 robots that you
I couldn't see
before, and you see a lightsaber arched in a hole just inside the door frame itself. And you see Burns as well, seeing you got a fucking massive roll of 20.
I can
Which
see
is
it
the
on the
left
hole.
side, and you can see it down the hole going, help! So yeah, that's what you see. So you grabbing your lightsaber and go to battle, or let's see what happens.
Well, I want to clear the area first.
Okay, so you're grabbing your lightsaber and going to attack. Okay, roll D6 to see who goes first.
2.
So, okay.
I thought I seen you like 2.
Okay, oh, I forgot one.
Yeah, 3.
Three, yeah. Two. There's 3 in the room, yeah.
You said 4.
4, yeah, 4. So, 3 of them fire at you, and they all miss. That's useless. And do a spot check.
No, 7.
Okay, you don't see nothing. Okay.
Well, obviously, we've got 4 bullets flying with my.
You can, because you're in attack mode, you can now roll d20 for attack.
14.
And then roll for d3, which d6.
3.
Ba-ding! Well, you run up to it and attack it with a lightsaber, and it just sparks again. At this time, you don't really just do a spot check because you'll see it.
Boy was slowly creeping out. I'm going.
Berman climbs out, grabs his lightsaber, and falls over.
Okay.
It's going very well. Oh dear. One of the droids fires and hits you. The other 3. Fucking hell. The other 3 miss, and basically one hits the one that got a hit. Hits Berman, and he's not getting up.
Fucking hell, what did you do?
He got a fucking critical. This was like, and Berman's about to get up, and it just falls back down.
Is this going to go very well? I'm going to be dead. Hi, Master. I'm in trouble.
Okay, go for attack.
Which one's attack D6?
There's a D20. You're already in attack mode. Don't need to see who goes first.
18.
Okay. Yeah. Roll damage.
3.
You clearly you see that the other Padawan dies, and you swing around and use your lightsaber and cut him completely in half, and he falls to the floor, and the other 3 are standing there. One moves forward to attack, the other 2 are running and cowering in the corner. And the one that comes at you to attack goes to hit you, but manages to miss and fall over. And he falls over. And you got a clear shot to attack, so don't screw up.
No, I'm full of the floor. Wait.
You just managed to.
Come here.
You just managed to tap him with the back of your lightsaber, and he completely falls to the floor.
He falls to the floor.
Yeah.
I'm already on the floor.
Well, yeah, go for another attack. You see he tries to get up and he fumbles.
19.
Oh, well, roll the damage.
Left 6 in the game now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got a complete, perfect critical. As he's laying there, you go woof, and it explodes, and the other 2 in the corner scampered away, hiding in the corner, deactivate themselves, and then do a spot check.
Slowly turning into a 7. 10. I
don't know. No.
Plus 2 anyway.
Plus 2, so 12. Yeah, you just about see in the corner
a very large creature.
another panel on the wall, and that's basically all you see. I don't think is there anything. Treat injury. Well.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one. Yeah, treat injury. Well, he's on the floor unconscious.
He's dead.
I think you can use treat injury to.
Well, I've got poison in my treat injury.
I think that's classed as for unconscious. Do a
listen, Chester. He's dead.
do a do a do a search check for him.
16?
Yeah, you see that he's unconscious and breathing. So try and do a treat injury, which would be hopefully
More than a fucking what?
yeah, hopefully would get him up.
6 plus 2 plus 4 6. 12. Oh!
You basically
Make him wobble out of that. Broken his eye open.
you just look at him and you haven't got a clue what you're doing.
Are you moving him up?
With a 12, you try and do something, but he's still unresponsive. So, what next? You gonna
So I'll see how to see if there's an exit.
try to do another spot check? Yes. Oh no, do a search check this time.
13.
13. You noticed by where this panel is, there is a medkit. And lines to what you believe.
Well, 16 in total.
Okay, so yeah.
I've got plus 3 in search.
Okay. You basically see the medkit by the little panel in the wall, and you see an outline for what looks to be a secret door.
Ooh. Make it first, then the secret door.
Okay, you're gonna pick up the medkit, and you're gonna use the medkit on Thurman.
No, I'm going to use it myself.
Okay.
Fucking.
Yeah, do a treat injury roll with the medkit.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, you patch him up with
Yes.
the medkit, you give him a shot of adrenaline, and he
He's now just.
gets up.
I just know.
He gets up and he looks. Are you gonna fit me in?
Laying on the floor.
Is there a way out of this room? I see you've cleared everything.
Yes.
Barely.
Yes, it's just over there.
Out of oh my god.
I love the orange blur.
Orange where? I'll follow you then. And then no, being that we're close to it.
You're able to fucking see it by now.
Yeah. Goes up to the panel.
It's broken.
Complicated.
What do you mean, complicated? I'm dreading it.
He presses the button and the alarms go off.
Oh, thank you very much.
This wasn't what was supposed to happen. Okay, do a spot check.
Wow.
Okay.
Whatever it was, 2. That's a big idea, isn't it? Plus 2, so 14.
14. Right, you can see Berman panicking and he pressing around the buttons on the panel, and you just about notice in the corner of the room.
There's going to be fucking noise coming towards us, obviously.
You notice in the corner of the room a sort of circular shaped object that's like a bomb drops in the room, and then there's gas release.
You better work quick. Can I use the computer panel?
Be all guys, go and do a roll.
So what was it? 17. Oh, at least I worked it out.
You find out on there the.
Although 17 plus 3.
Yeah, 3. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
20. You basically tell the system that it was a mistake, and then the room has openings that come out, and the fan clears up the gas, and the door opens for you. Do a spot check for the next room.
I got a secret next to it.
Clearly not. What's that with your plus?
What spot?
Yeah.
2. Yeah, 2, so 8, 9, 10.
10.
There's a door with a bit of fuzzy room in the next area. There's a wiki in front of me, I think.
You see nothing.
You see an archway.
Yeah, that's all you can see.
Oh,
And you see, basically, well, because he's next to you, you will see this. You see Berman do some sort of backflip and breaks his neck. Well, I'm down. And
that's what I'm distracted. Oh, man on the floor.
And then you basically hear gunfire in the room, blast of fire. Do a spot.
19.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that's
bro.
perfect. Don't need to plus on that. You eventually, after seeing this fuck up acrobat move, look back into the room and you see what appears to be
Before you got back. No.
a gun turret, literally centre of the room, firing at the door area. Which obviously that's what Berman saw first. It does a backflip.
About hiding.
Well, he tried to do a backflip and he screwed it up. Berman gets up and tries to look on the computer. And with his skills in computers, he manages to locate the file for the gun turret to try and turn it off, and then you hear whoops.
Worse.
Yeah.
This has now become a comic in Star Wars.
Yeah, do a spot check.
The gun's now fucking walking towards us. 20.
Well, you can see everything. Basically, as soon as you hear him say whoops, you look into the room and the gun turret is now spinning while still firing.
Great! Do we need to deflect this up before we leave this room now? Burn it, burn it.
Do you want? Well, so you're going to use a lightsaber to deflect the bullets?
Well, we can hide around the corner, but
Well,
what
yeah.
else are we going to fucking do? We need to get in there.
So
What else option is there?
use
That's
lightsaber to defend, or
I might say deflect, is that an option?
yeah, that's an option. Roll d20.
See if that can actually help.
Whilst this is happening, Berman's running through the computer system.
12.
Which which will be defense, which is 19 plus whatever your class bonus, which is 1.
Oh yeah, defense 1 plus 1, is it?
Yeah. So yeah, you managed to.
And plus 2 for dex.
Yeah, so you're
Just
deflecting the bullets back into the room.
Well, I was trying to deflect it back towards the thing that's flying towards us.
Yeah, with your roll, you are deflecting it, so
Yeah,
it's inches missing it. And you see Berman fiddling with the computer still, and then all of a sudden
in your own time.
the lights go out,
Right here!
and the turret stops. And then do a spot check.
You know I can't see in the fucking dark.
Do a lesson check. You see fuck all.
16. Fucking hear something at least.
Right, you hear the motor of the gun turret going into cooldown mode.
I thought I got 2 on listen as well, just so you know, but that's
Okay. You can hear the motors cooling down, and what seems to be like the floor
Oh no, I got 5.
going down like an elevator in that room.
There's a
And
big hole in front of us apparently.
you
I think.
hear footsteps. Do a spot check.
I can feel them now. 9, that's probably about all I can feel the difference.
Okay. Berman is
Obviously.
completely blind, and he said, "I'm gonna walk forward
Okay.
and
I
do a spot check if you can, or listen. Now listen would be better.
No, it would be much better.
Right, what's that for?
3.
3, and that's for listen or spot. Do you want to choose which one?
Well, that could be any spot.
Okay, go and do another roll for listen.
I can hear a man screaming. No.
You hear fuck all.
Oh, look at me! This is for you, but I can't see.
Lights come back on.
And it's 8 foot.
Do a spot check whilst the lights are on.
And it's 8 foot fucking 80.
You see into the room that the platform's gone down, and you see on the left there's some stairs going down, and you don't see Berman. And the footsteps you heard are now stopped, and there is a young Padawan standing in front of you that you don't recognise.
Hi!
Hi, are you having any trouble?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering why we're in here.
It's
And I can't see in dark.
okay. That's not good then. Well, I'm here to guide you. Seeing your Jedi partner has decided to. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. I already know what's coming. Your
Fuck out. I know what's happening.
your Jedi partner for this task has, well, blindly walked into the edge and fell. But he's okay. He's trying to find to the next level, and
He did it very quickly.
he did. At the moment, he's perfectly fine. It's lucky the floor's soft down there. Yeah, but he wasn't to know that. He blindly walked, and I'm a Jedi Knight Colt. Yeah, Colt.
Colt or cow? Your choice.
It's Colt.
Not Carlos.
No, Carlos. The Carlos one down there. James Colt. But Colt to you. I've been sent here by your master to check up on you, and as you say, having no problem at all, apparently. Do a
Smoke
listen check. 16. You hear Berman's voice saying,
Can somebody give me a bandage?
"Oi, orange dude, where are you?"
How dare you, plug?
Well, I need you down here.
Talking to a cunt.
Colt.
Cunt. Who wanted to be called Carlos?
Carlito. No, it's a Colt.
Yeah, Colt.
Okay. Who? Well, you won't need to know because he's.
I just said to do who he was. He was a Jedi, eh?
What?
It's my helper, apparently. You fell off.
I couldn't see nothing.
Even did I, but I didn't decide to walk forward.
So, as you're having this nice talk, the Jedi Knight in front of you goes, "Not having problems, eh?"
No, he isn't.
Okay.
I'll go and see him.
Well, you've got to make your way down there. Oh, and
What's the third floor? What?
when you go down there, be careful on one of the steps. I'm not sure which one though, but I didn't tell you. And then he disappears. Do a
Thanks for telling me all this.
spot check.
Things about 18 is that one there?
Yeah, you go down and you see the fourth step has a big sort of
Oh, that's not going to hit.
circular device.
What?
Circular device in it, so you can easily avoid it or try and disarm it, which is not the best idea.
I'm
But
going to just because it's our fourth one now. I'm going to jump off.
you're gonna jump off. You want to do
Fucking land mode at this rate.
you want to do
I'm coming!
jump.
Oh god, this is going to be a fucking good one. I can guarantee this is going to be the most. Oh, what am I going to do? Boy, oh, watch out for me.
All right.
19. Oh no.
19. Yeah, you jump and you jump over the area and you pass it with ease, and you're down the bottom. Just give me a minute.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, fuck all.
I'm not there to look.
He guides you and sits you down, and Berman walks right past and goes over to this computer panel
Oh, fucking hell.
and goes and access it.
All you want to do is just give it.
and the guy watches him go over.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch that if I was you. And then he goes to press the button. And he deactivates a trap in the room.
That I'm starting on, I suppose.
Do a spot check.
There's a possibility I've got 4.
You see what you might believe is a trap, but you see spikes in the cable. But that's it, you don't think there's traps. But you overhear Burma go, right, that's the trap deactivated. So what are we in here for? Obviously the guy in the bar sits back and goes, this guy may be thick, but he knows his stuff. Really does.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, always make mistakes. I guess you're wondering why the traps are in here.
What traps?
Is this guy for real?
No, well, it's better than anything else.
Berman sits down. I have no idea. He has his moments. Okay. Yes. Well, I was supposed to be, well, to stop you, seeing that you nicely deactivate my traps. So, change of plan. Your person you're looking for, not far from here. But, he will be back. If you want to stay here, by all means, try and bring him in. I'm not going to be involved. And he gets up. Does anybody want to try and do anything?
Like what?
Well, as he's standing up, with trying to see if we've got any skills to do that.
Awareness?
Oh my god, do we have anything?
Do a god one. No.
Do. I'm trying to see. Do a diplomacy check.
20.
You tell him to
Sit back down.
sit down and try and get him to stay. And he's like, your diplomacy works very well, but I can't stay. And Berman just looks at him and yeah, he does something slightly different. He
Please.
he just basically lifts him up with the force and forces him to sit down. And then Berman sits down himself. I'm not supposed to do that, but you're not leaving here. You're told to help us, and I'm taking you in for betraying us. Do a...
I'm going to get any better than that.
Yeah, do a spot check. Well, listen.
16.
You hear a lightsaber activated outside and a hellish scream from a male. Berman sits there and looks up. And
I heard a scream, but what was it? I don't know. Did you hear a pigeon?
He looks back down and says, "That sounded like our driver that we left behind."
Fucking hell, you got a good fucking
I have, and I got no points in it.
I didn't check mine. I got 5 as well, so that would
So
be
yeah, you would have probably realised it was him.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would have heard it was the driver. I had 20.
Fucking hell, you can hear.
So yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, you heard that, and the guy in the chair says, "You wanted to see him? He's here." and he sort of leans to one side and rolls out and makes a run for it.
Wouldn't that run directly towards him?
It probably does. Are you going to follow him?
Well, I've only seen the one entrance, unless he's going to go in the same direction. If I heard where the screen was...
It was outside, down back where the car was. Or
yeah, because this is where we came in.
It was, because we came out the pathway, it was still down the ball. That pathway we followed up.
Yeah.
So it's basically, yeah. Well,
would have been the only one entrance way.
Well, yeah, he's gone out that entrance and rolled out. So are you following?
I'm going outside.
Go outside, do a spot check. Berman follows, and you walk out seeing nothing. Berman follows and looks down to the direction where the screen comes from, and he sees something, and he looks back at you and says, "You blind bastard!
No,
Our driver's been killed." And the guy has disappeared. I did see him go more up the hill. So, do we go down and check on the guy that's, well, our driver, or do we follow back up that hill to chase after him? I'm in favour of chasing after him.
Well, unfortunately, if the guy's dead, there's not much more I can do. I can't bring him back to death.
No, well, we could see what happened to him, but I think I'm in favour of following him, see if he knows more than what we know. Although we know he's friends with him, and we know he was trying to betray us.
Well, there's more of a chance of that it is, so yeah.
Okay, let's go and follow him. So you follow up the path, and you do a listen check.
I can hear the wind coming. 18. Oh, I can hear.
You can hear
More than the wind.
more than the wind. You can hear running footsteps and some rocks falling from behind you. Berman's running. There's rocks falling behind us, and then keeps going. And you get to this corner bit where it looks like the bridge has been completely demolished. And do a spot check.
Shit.
3 dice on the floor.
12.
12. Yeah, you just about make out there's a figurine shape on the other side of this bridge that's been collapsed. Berman looks over and, yeah, it must be that guy that we were talking to, or it could be my master. Shall we try and get over there?
And how would you like to do that? You wish to try and jump and support to our death?
Well, Berman does another quick check round. Do a search roll.
18. Just have to leave it there.
Yep, you look around and you see in a cliff face a platform that's only a jump away, about enough for anybody to jump, and you see that you can climb up there to jump down to the other side.
Oh, climbing like this.
So you see that, and you also see what appears to be a bomb where the bridge was, or where it's been destroyed. And then you just see Berman jumps up on this platform and forward flip lands on the other side. You go in. You either have a choice of climbing down and taking a long way around, or jumping up.
Try and jump, but
Yeah.
I guarantee this is going to go horribly wrong for me. You do know if I die, you're on your own. I don't use that one, is that?
Yeah, go on.
Can I order that? I'll be like that one now.
Okay, what did you have?
I've got a 6.
And you don't have points in it.
I've got a point in jump.
Jump, okay.
It's not going to be much though. I think it's only. Where's jump. 3, so 6, 7, 9.
You jump and you manage to
Break your fingers.
barely just made it onto the ledge, and do another jump to land the other side.
9 plus 3.
You jump over and you land awkwardly and stumble.
My leg.
Where is it? As you stumble, Berman just grabs you and puts you steady. Somehow. Barely.
Pushing me in, I'm going to be more than
Yeah, lucky that was a good roll. And it turns around and they do a spot check.
18.
My eyes are working at the same time.
You see the figure has gone and the path continues off towards the left to what seems to be a hut with some fire on the outside. And you also see Berman looking around and sees nothing.
I can see him see nothing now. I do that.
You turn around and you see him, he's like,
Damn it, where's he gone?
he's,
Because I've saved you all alive and I lost it.
so he's like, no. Is this where it ends? Like, this looks a bit foggy towards...
We're in the desert, how do you get fog?
Okay. My eyesight's gone. He sees nothing, basically.
Down that way to the left.
Okay, so go down that way, have a look around there. Do a spot check.
Listen good. 12 and 2, 14.
You see that the door, there's a blast door in front of this.
Well, obviously this is not supposed to be here.
Yeah, you see this blast door where this building is, and you see the fire next to it go out.
Yes, wow.
And Berman looks around
Why you got out?
and he sees the fire's gone out, and he looks at this blast door and sees that that's it, and he just looks around. Okay, no computer panel to let us in.
This must be a computer thing.
So you walk out, do a search.
Oh god, I need to go for
Alright, yeah, okay, we'll be right back. So just do a roll and I'll say what happens.
Alright, let's hope it's a blind one. 11.
11, you just about make out with something that looks like
There's
a
a
switch. He's really good. Right, well, once he goes through it, I'm going to stop this and we'll be right back with you guys. Alright, Berman walks over to what is believed to be a switch or a
He sees it, can move
a
back.
device, and he puts his hand on it,
I can wait for it.
and the blast doors slowly go halfway and stop. The spot check.
Well, hey, it's broken.
You don't see fuck all. Berman pops his head in
The door's broken.
and he says, there is no light in here, but he can see there is ventilation shafts in there and like a big hangar. Do a listen check.
I hear your voice.
Yeah.
And maybe the humming of the threads. Walking here is my breathing aspirated fucking play now.
Yeah, as you can hear nothing and see nothing, you walk in, and Berman's walking around, just creeping, thinking something's going to happen. Do a search roll.
18. Oh, that was fucking saved me.
You search around and you find some sort of switch on the wall, and Berman skulks around and sees a data pad.
Oh, good. We found some of these.
So, do a.
Switch this.
Do you want to press the switch? Do a spot check.
14.
Yeah, you see that the
That's
switch
yours.
has cables running to what seems to be a light source on the ceiling. So you press it, lights come on, and you see Berman looking at a data pad,
Can you read it off?
and then he just lifts his head up. No, but I can now. And and then he notices that
It says, Farando to the red day.
he just lifts his head up. That guy's lying. He has seen him recently.
Well, I wonder what gave that away. Was he then leaved outside?
Well, yeah, but he was clearly lying. He said he hasn't seen him for ages, and yet they have plans here to overthrow the Jedi. And he drops the tape back on the floor.
Wouldn't it be the best idea to give that to the masters?
He goes and picks it up. Fuck it. Do a lesson check again.
13 plus 5. I don't remember which one this one is. I'm trying to do 5.
Yeah.
Jump. No, that's not it.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
So, 17. What do you mean? 18.
18. Okay, same as me. You hear the same as what I hear. You hear
A man going, Wah!
a shuttle starting up
He's leaving.
and exits the area. Do a spot check.
Big fucking place! 40.
No, oh, okay.
I was expecting it to be fucking 15, 16.
Yeah, you see through a gap in the ceiling a ship fly straight out over and outwards over where you are.
So I didn't see a big fucking bright light.
And you see Berman running out and looks like he's throwing something. I think there's I don't know what throw I believe throw must be. I don't think it's sleight of hand.
No, I don't really know what to
It'd probably be reflex, wouldn't it, to throw it?
Well, I
Yeah, I'll do a reflex. Yeah. Runs outside, throws it, and magically it hits the ship and goes off out. And then he just slumps down.
For the first time you managed to throw a jack in the right of the room.
I'm surprised myself. So,
I don't think you recorded it. It's still wait, what?
okay. So, what do we do now?
Wow, our driver's just dead, so in theory we need to work out how to get back and then find a way to get on the ship
Okay,
without being spotted. Or seeing that much.
that's good. Do a spot check.
12. That's the total of the day.
Yeah.
There's some in there.
You can see that there is an object from the area where they came from. Do a listen check. Whilst this is happening, you do a listen check. You see Berman walk off. You don't hear fuck all. Berman says, as he walks off, "Get inside now."
We're not inside.
Yeah, well, you came out to see him when he threw that.
Oh yeah.
So we've gone back inside, and he leads you to the area that you think you see an object, and hoping that you can fly, which is pilot, I think. So you get into the ship. I suppose it'll be more computer skills, more likely.
No, there's pilot on it.
And we can do it untrained. So he goes up to the area to do piloting, sits down.
pit.
Yeah, you sit down in the pit and then everything starts up and you fly out. And Berman goes and sits in the corner. Okay, you fly off and you track. Oh no, I need to do a computer.
Yeah! You can use the tracking device. What were we flying?
Yeah. So Berman really sits around, turns around to the computer and says, the tracking device is still working and we need to continue following on this heading and do a listen.
Yeah, I'm just basically flying. Oh no, 19.
19, you hear
Interesting.
him whispering to himself, fuck.
That does not sound promising.
Oh, you heard that? Well, clearly you hear a lot of things.
We
Well-
guys. About
He's
now then.
gone into hyperspace and by the look of where the tracking's going, he's heading to somewhere I've not a clue where we're going, so
Well, just it'd be the best idea to fly in that direction.
well, you're the pilot, let's go.
Because it's
So-
more likely to lead us to the person.
Do another roll for pilot for the hyperspace.
Oh god. What's this going on with?
The hyperspace fails. Sits at the computer. Alright, now you got it. Try again.
Do I have to work again?
Yeah, full pilot. So just get it off going. Yeah. Yep, and off we go. I'm going to do a...
I'm going to press the
So
button and then
Yeah.
leave it
So we're
where-
travelling through hyperspace, a couple of hours, and then we drop out of hyperspace and do a spot check. You know, you see,
Bloody fucking hell,
Yeah.
just fucking
as soon as you
starstruck.
come out of hyperspace, you see the ship that you're tracking disappears into this planet below, and you can see there is what seems to be a space station of some sort being built near this planet, and then you overhear.
How do I hear
No,
you
you-
fly?
Well, you see that it looks like a radio communicator as well, and you're not sure of this planet that you see. It looks dead.
Well, I'm not an expert in
No, they're not. But you know, Berman can look at the computer and tell you what's going on.
It's a space thing. Yeah, I can see fucking everything. They're gonna spot us.
According to the map, I've not heard of this place before.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
No, it's called Moraban. You ever heard of Moraban? No.
No.
Oh, okay. I suggest pilot. Take us down.
Likewise.
See, you can get listening right. Let's get us down.
Listening, what?
You can listen perfectly. You can't see or pilot apparently. Well, you can
See
first.
finally, I can see fucking everything jumping out of fucking hyperspace. Fucking
You see everything's going on. Oh, there's a building there that looks like a radio communicator. They're going on this planet. That's it, and then me. Oh, yeah, apparently we're at Moraban. Apparently.
Hey. Well, we're taking us down.
Okay, you
I have to offer a
you
lot.
have to roll pilot to get us down. Yeah, perfectly fine. So you just do this nice fancy maneuver where you go woof, woof, and then
And they did fucking see him fucking.
pass the sensors, no problem at all, and swing yourself down and magically find a landing pad with no problem. And do a spot check.
Now I can see fucking all the bloody
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're doing lovely.
I don't see anybody with the guy that we saw in the pub. And why has he got a lightsaber? So that doesn't make sense.
He's got I'm sorry, I'm serious.
Never mind. Let's go out and see what's what.
Yeah, you can look downwards. I can only see straight.
Yeah. Do a. Just leave that.
Okay.
You walk up to out and you see the guy that was from the bar that you talked to, and he's standing there with a lightsaber activated. Berman asks what's he doing and activates his lightsaber and hits him with a tremendous amount of damage, and he's standing there hurt with lightsaber burns. And the guy that's on the pub was holding his wounds, went and drops his lightsaber. Well, it's not his lightsaber, but the one he's carrying. As he goes to attack, he drops the lightsaber.
Yeah, I can't know that bit.
Yep, so.
Bernie, you really are lost in temper, haven't you?
I get a dark side point. Wait, yeah, but I act down because they had the lightsaber activated, so I tried to protect myself and he managed not to.
Yeah, but you asked a question and just what the guy didn't even answer.
What? It doesn't look like he was going to answer.
What are you doing?
Are you attacking or do you want to do a spot check?
I do a spot check.
Okay.
There's nothing else he's going to do, is he? Probably likely with the hook. What, pardon? He's supposed to go all day. 20. Fucking.
You see that his lightsaber has rolled off the hill, and you see that it has different markings to what you're accustomed to, and you see that the ship that he came in is basically broken on fire, and you also see the guy going for his blaster, and Berman
I have a Spider-Man sense.
just still standing there with the lightsaber and looks back.
Let's see, he's just going this guy.
Looking at it, looking back and thinking, and then looks forwards and just kept looking backwards and forwards.
And he's going for his blast.
And he eventually figures out, and then he's standing with his blaster at him.
Wouldn't it be a good idea if I do something?
Yeah, Berman sort of deactivates his lightsaber and just goes, put that down, and he's still standing with it.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be a better idea if I did some first see if I spotted it and he's gone like that?
But yeah, go on. I'll just say what he's
Like
finishing off
defense.
doing. You're going to defend.
Deflect.
Well, he doesn't fire yet. He's just
Disarm.
aiming. Disarm. Okay.
This is going to go really, really well. I'm going to get 2.
Disarm. I don't know what disarm is.
I don't know, you told me to do it in the fucking training.
Oh yeah, it's like an attack, yeah.
19.
Yeah,
Fucking hell,
you
without
managed
his fingers.
to, you managed to, step forward and grab the gun from his hand whilst he's still standing there, not fired at all. And
Now I've got no fucking fingers.
you just took the gun off him and he drops to his knees.
I'll see that. No.
Do search.
A policeman. No. This is where it goes horribly wrong again. Yeah, definitely 7. I've had a battle.
You see Berman walking over and checks in, and
He's weird, isn't he?
and he takes out a dagger and another data pad,
All the data.
and it tells him to get back in the ship and that
That was him to get back in
yeah, get back in the ship, and I'm going to radio, unless you can do it, boy. Radio your master and tell what's happened.
I'll see if I can.
Okay, give it a go. Whilst I check through the data pad. So you go back in the ship to sort that out.
Oh, no, I know how to use a radio.
Okay, You radio through perfectly fine and you get hold of your master. What is it? You found him?
No, we found a man that's supposed to be our information bloke.
Information. Oh, right, the guy. You found him?
Yes, he was actually working with
Darth. No.
Master.
Master Carl Harris.
Yeah, but he's going to be really happy with me now. How do you know? I'm not very good at bluffing.
How did you know? Never mind. No, how did you know you were looking for him? The name of the road checker. Do you want to try and give a bluff?
I'm whispering the wind.
No, you just go overheard it.
Yeah.
And then you
Talking to
just say you
Padawan.
overheard it.
But you were talking to the Padawan. Damn!
First, you're blind in the dark, can't see nothing.
I can't see in sand as well.
You can't see a sound, and you can do other things, and clearly you can't. And but you can listen, but you can't hide that you listen.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And you somehow magically contacted me.
I have got some skills in computers now and then.
Ah, not as much as Byrne then.
Probably not.
Seeing that his forte is in computer skills, being that he was knowledgeable through the underground. Okay, right, what's going on? He informed me that he was involved in this by you to find information from him to take him in.
Yeah,
Why,
well,
how did he betray him?
Apparently they're friends.
Apparently they're friends, okay. So, where's Berman and Richard? I mean, the informant, the guy.
The informant on his knees. That's how it seemed if it was.
Yeah. Basically, Berman brings him in and puts him into the chair. You got hold of them?
You got hold of it?
You got hold of your master?
Yes, he's that holographic thing in front of me.
Ah, okay. Yes, we...
Still not happy with...
I guess not. Well, we have the guy, this guy for imprisonment, and he must be questioned, but I have not seen my master, and... Well, he betrayed us. I can't believe he would do that. I can, for the right money.
Believe me, he did it. He's not a very good liar.
No, I guess not. Well, pardon, both of you even. This is not a Jedi way, but I'll have my credits back if you took it from me. Any means necessary, I will turn a blind eye, but we need to find Master Harrison. Alright? Find him. He must be on that planet and ask him questions. Get the information you need so we can bring him down. If you need any back, I will be there. What's that? Where are you anyway? You weren't at the planet where you dropped your phone.
We're in planet, I can't remember.
Moraban.
Moraban. Yeah. And there was some space station and God knows what outside.
You see a lot of things.
That's a communication device.
Do a sense motion. You only got a clue.
There's a fancy fly.
He just looks down and then looks back up. I don't know this place. Berman looks at him and goes, "You do? I'm sure you do. For a dumb human, you have many hidden talents, don't you? Bring him back to Coruscant and we'll discuss it more." So, get ready to... Or do you want to interrogate him before bringing him in? Or just give it away? Do you want to get information before bringing it, or just give it back it? You're master, man.
He didn't say that was the first time he says a pat one to interrogate somebody.
Yeah. I think he means asking questions. He's probably used to interrogating. Do
I don't think I
bluff if you want to do that, or do you want to interrogate? I don't think we can.
I can do it. Probably be in the bluff as well.
Yeah.
So basically, you force him to try and say something. You know where he is. You're gonna tell us, aren't you? No, you're not.
No. No, I'm not.
I would kill you with the blink of an eye. No, you're
I don't believe you.
Okay, well, we'll leave it.
Well, it can come under gather information more as well, I suppose. Do you want to do a gather information more? That's what we are trained in. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I can. Oh, but that's a Sith move.
I've got which one?
One. No, not what you're doing.
Oh, right, I've got
You got 17? Yep.
I can get the information out of him.
You try and get information out of him, and he says, what information you want to know?
Well, where is he? Where's his last place? Where's his hiding?
He's here.
On this planet?
On Morabon. He's not on Tatooine. I made it up. And the lightsaber stunt was the driver. He was involved as well. And I had the lightsaber with myself hidden. It was all a trap to bring the Jedi to Tatooine.
How did I miss the lightsaber already? See, I had to try it.
You didn't have it on him in the place. It was,
right.
The driver had it, and then as you went out and he scurried away, he already picked it up at the time.
Okay.
And Berman, looking angry, for some apparent reason, walks up to him and goes, "Where's my boss?"
Yeah, my boss. Yeah, my mate.
You're going to pay his master the credits back, right? And he looks at him and goes, "Are you trying to intimidate me?" Yes. Jedi's don't do that. Yeah, well, situation's changed. I'm doing this. Okay, yeah, I'll pay him back. Great. Here's my credit chip. I'll pass it back to him. How much did he pay you? 2,000 credits. Okay. Put in my credit chip. And that goes in my pocket. Right, let's head back. So
Sit back and relax, ladies.
So do a pilot and we'll call it there. And you're off to Coruscant. So we land peacefully at Coruscant, where we'll end this session, and we'll catch this session up next week, where hopefully
As soon as it's spotted, there's no fucking walk down.
Oh, gone.
Just did it all.
So
Even the George would be able to see me.
as we land on Coruscant, they take them away to prison, and we get told that we can rest for a couple of days, and we'll be notified for any information that they find on from him to give us our next mission. And that's where we rest up and end the video. So hopefully you like this complete cock-up and mess up of our first roleplay session on video. And terrifying and boring all of a sudden. The long ass beginning bit of setting up. I try and edit it up as much as I can to make it fit nicely and keep some of the mistakes in and cut some of the bits that are longer and speed some things up and, you know, get rid of the giggles and cut things up and make it look like a decent thing. We're going to bring more of this back again soon, so stick tuned on the channel for every Sunday where we'll be doing the adventures still on Star Wars Roleplay. Next episode is going to be cool because this one is where we're going to be getting some more action and leveling up. So we're going to give our experience points to this because, well, we've gathered some information and we fucked up a lot, so we didn't get very many experience points in this episode. So if we go to the back where it says, did we get where it says experience points underneath campaign, we're on campaign 1.
Did you know we didn't put actually your new cloak on the list as well of items?
It's part of our uniform. I don't know. We need to put it gear. Experience points. We got experience points of 200 XP.
Where's that?
On the back, right at the top.
I'm on the back.
Right at the where it says experience points.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we're on campaign 1 at the moment.
Okay,
As far as I've written and planned,
200?
200. 215. Sorry.
Sorry, 50. Okay, I've got 200.
You got 200 because you were blended into it. Yeah, next episode is going to be kind of cool. Selective hearing and eyesight. Yeah. So next episode is going to be cool. We're going to build it more up. Just to give a spoiler, no, we won't be finding him very shortly. We want, because the problem is, if you find the first thing, you're going to be doing the mission quickly. I'll give you a little hint for the next episode. We're going to be on a same mission, find him, but we will be also put into more training. We will do get to visit him and we do get to see him, but there won't be a big encounter as much. That's all I'm going to say for now. So you have to tune in next week for that video, and hopefully you enjoy this, and we'll bring more of it. And hopefully we won't make as much of a mess as the next episode, because we now know a bit more what we're doing. We're getting back into the flow of things. Yeah, running around blindly. It's all for fun. And the next episode won't be as this long, hopefully. So, you know, because it takes a while to do the character sheets and everything and all that. So I should actually put, but there's no point putting it because they end up going into his bank account unless I'm evil and keeping the Masters 2,000 credits.
Yes, you are.
So yeah, so far going well, and we'll bring some more of that back. At the moment, I'm thinking we're going to do at least 3 campaigns so far. So this is our first campaign we're doing, where it's basically hunting for my Rogue Master, and that's going to be going through a couple of sessions to get him and see what unfolds. The second campaign we're planning is with the same characters, but more in the future timeline during the Clone Wars. And the obviously third and last campaign will be the end of the Clone Wars, and we'll be the only survivors left. And we might continue on to the 4th campaign of trying to hide away from the new Sith, Darth Vader and all that. So stick around for that. It's going to be a nice long one. We will be planning to do some other role plays once we get back into doing this as well. We may be bringing my own thing called the Little Base Story RPG. Might, if we can learn it and look at it, do Pathfinder. If you want any suggestions of more roleplay stuff, hit me up in the comment section below. And if you enjoy this, let me know. And if you want to see more of this, we're bringing a few. We're going to do the first 3 campaigns and see how well it goes. And the campaign is going to last quite some time. So stick around for that. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you like to keep in touch on social media, links are in the description for all the social media. Leave this video a big thumbs up. Sorry it's quite a long video, but it's going to be because, you know, it takes a while to do character sheets. And I wanted to put that in the video so that you can see how to build your character sheets up first, and show you a bit of the mission that we're on and doing. And yeah, it's all been good, all been fun, and we'll bring it back next week. So enjoy this. If you want to see it as a live stream, let us know, and we might do the second campaign as a live stream, or one of the episodes as a live stream. So we'll see how it goes. We might set this camera up because apparently it can connect to my computer as a camera, so we could live stream through this and give it a go. Hopefully you will enjoy it more as a live stream, and you can see all the bits that we edit out on this. All the mistakes and giggling. So thank you guys for joining, and let me roll the dice to see if I can be polite. No. So, fuck this. Enjoy the video and fucking give it a big fucking like button. If you don't like this video, don't come and watch the video.
To actually end the stream, edit the video very quickly. No.
No, okay, I've got 10% battery. So anyway, thank you guys for joining. We'll catch you in the next one next week for roleplay stuff. So if you want to check out our new roleplay Facebook page, that link is going to be in the description below. If you want to buy any of these or get these character sheets, the free PDF is on my Facebook roleplay page, as well as the core book if you want to do Star Wars roleplay yourself. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next adventure.
Do a watch to see if you can actually work out if it didn't come along.
Yeah, I can't turn the camera on. Have a good night. Good night, good day, good afternoon, anything, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much. Yeah. And we'll see you all in the next adventure and the live streams on my channel. See you later. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye. Bye. DC Chris is not working. Yay. Bye.